GM. This is Paradigm Live, your one place weekly to catch up on all the deets of what's going on in the CyberBrokers universe. My name's Mike or Carterell, and I'm flying solo today. So your job is to keep me on the rails. Please help me. For those who don't know what CyberBrokers is about, let's do a quick intro. CyberBrokers is a metaverse-native media and entertainment company that is building a captivating universe through beautiful collectibles, engaging content, and interactive experiences. And I think we've all seen that over the last few weeks with version beta. Make sure to check out our website, cyberbrokers.com, our Twitter, cyberbrokers with an underscore, and we have 3 collections. We've updated the slides. CyberBrokers from last year, Genesis Mechs from this year, and Mech Mods coming up in Q4 of this year. Let's get to what we're going to talk about today, and it's stuff everyone wants to know, I'm sure. So first, we have a cyber chat with Josie herself this week, and she's going to give us a live mech masterclass. Tomorrow, we're going to do some cyber crafting. We're going to look at interactive experiences we can create as a community, focusing on a racing game to start. Then I'm going to get to version beta rewards, which is everyone wants to know, and then we're going to talk about what's coming up next. So we're really excited about this one. This is kind of going to be a little bit of a AMA style with audio and video. So this is Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time. It will be a Twitter space, so anyone can easily join the audio on Twitter. And for those who want the live share of Josie's screen to see what she's doing, you can pop into Discord and you'll be able to catch the video there. If you have questions about mechs or the mech collection, drop them in Discord in the meetup channel. We're going to make sure we try to get to all of them as possible. And if you want a shout out, if your question gets answered, we'll make sure to give you a shout out as well. So make sure to get that on your calendar. The Mech Masterclass with Josie Bellini herself, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central. Tomorrow, we're going to do some cyber crafting. So we've changed office hours. They're not going to be generic anymore. We're going to have specific topics. So the first topic is looking at interactive experiences. A lot of the things we saw in version beta gave people all sorts of ideas. A racing game with lost paradigm vehicles, lore-based escape rooms, player versus player, NPC mech bosses. So we're going to start discussing and processing those, and frankly, start building out some prototypes of them. So Tuesday, 8 p.m. Oh, that's 8 p.m. Central. My apologies. That's an error there. It should be 8 p.m. Central. So pop on in. Any other ideas? Let's discuss them. We're going to start with the easiest one, I believe, which is a racing game, so that we can have some fun with those lost paradigm vehicles on some creative CyberBroker themed tracks. Join the conversation. I'm flying. So, version beta rewards. You all should see the newsletter by now. There are 3 specific rewards for having participated in version beta. The first is an Accolade. So you can see it looks like a movie poster here, and it has our 3 kind of characters from version beta, as well as some of the scenery from the different beta worlds. That is claimable today. There's a Mech Part Bundle that is also claimable today. And then the Mech Mods, which we've been talking about, which will be claimable in the 4th quarter of this year. So for claims, you go to cyberbrokers.com/claim. That should be live momentarily, so I would check after this show. The snapshot was taken at 11 a.m. Central on July 31st, so that's what the rewards are based on. Make sure to connect with the same wallet as you used for Discord verification. So that will be the wallet that will be able to claim. We thought that was the easiest method to take care of things because that was the primary interaction point for the game. Everyone should check to see if they qualify. Keep that in mind. So let's get into more of the deets. So the reward, we had a CyberBrokers Accolades collection that was created last year as part of version alpha. And you'll remember that beautiful video of what happened during version alpha and all the parts of the stories. This is the second in a series of that collection, special edition, just for those who participated in version beta. And it's the secrets of the beta worlds. And as I mentioned, it's a beautiful poster that reflects the different beta worlds that were released and the characters that were seen within them. So later today, go grab that. This is the part we've kind of been quiet about, and happy to tell you the deets. So everyone that participated in version beta will receive one Enforcer part, one Ravager part, one Behemoth part, and one Afterglow, all randomly selected from the remaining available parts. So there's lots of good parts sitting there, and I can't wait to see what everyone gets. And now that disassembly is here, it's easy to pull apart a mech, add a piece, put it back together. So this should be fun set of parts for people to reimagine some of their mechs or even build some new mechs out of. Congratulations, beta players. Let's talk about Mech Mods. This is the biggie. So as we know, the Shepherds of Celea got the Abyssia Mech Mod. The Winner's Circle got the Wasteland Mech Mod, and Wayfarer's Bureau got the Inkwell Mech Mod. So when you go to claim, these will be the Mech Mods that you'll be claiming. Now, what exactly are you getting? The newsletter has this in much more details, but a summary is the Mech Mod you get is based upon the faction, okay, and then the rarity is based upon the points. So basically we created a point system. Each CyberBroker you own at that time of the snapshot is worth 2 points. Each Genesis mech is worth 1 point, and you add them all up. Okay. If you didn't own any CB assets and you just had a collab collection and were participating, you get 1 point total. So there's no multipliers there. Okay. So as we remember, there are 3 mech mods per collection or per world, I would say. Okay, and we're going to call those a basic rarity, a mid rarity, and a high rarity for right now. Okay, so anyone that got a point, a single point, basically participated, gets 1 basic rarity mech mod. Okay, for each additional 10 points, you get an additional basic rarity mech mod. Okay, for the mid rarity, you need to have at least 8 points to start, and then you get another mid rarity mech mod for each additional 10 points. And then the high rarity mod will be start at 20 points, so you need 20 points to get one of those, and then an additional one for each 20 points after that. I think what you'll find when you look through this is that it's going to create a distribution for players that normally wouldn't be seen, which I think we're very excited about. People are going to get some higher level, higher rarity assets, that are able, that they wouldn't normally be able to get. Yeah, so this is an excellent question. So hope there are some people from other communities that took a shot at it. Would be great if they grinded and you get some parts. Yes, so there were a reasonable number of people that participated from collab communities that were not CyberBroker owners. I think the top collection was the based AF community. Okay, so that was a lot to digest. Let's do some simple math and show some examples. Okay. So example 1, I own a CyberBroker, I own a mech, that's 3 points. I get the basic rarity mod. Okay. Example number 2, I own 3 CyberBrokers and 2 mechs, which leads to a total of 8 points. Okay, so I get 1 basic rarity mod. I don't get 2 because I didn't get to 10 points. Okay, and I get 1 mid rarity mod because I hit that first 8 points of the mid rarity. So I think you'll see, if you can, it's not a one-to-one comparison compared to last year's charts per se, but you'll see that the ability to get mid-tier items has come down from those charts, relatively speaking. So I think a lot of people that are in the mid-tier range of what they own will be very pleasantly surprised with this. Okay. If I take the next step, I want to show one that got into the high rarity mod. So if I had 10 CyberBrokers, 10 mechs, that gives me 30 points. Okay, I would get 1 basic rarity mech mod for participating, and then an additional 3 for my 30 points. Okay, so that'd be 4 total basic rarity mods. Okay. Because I have 10 again times 3, I get 3 of the mid rarity mods. And then I have over 20 points, so I get 1 of the high rarity mech mods. Let me stop there. Is there any questions from the audience? All quiet today. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in Discord. The newsletter lays it out pretty clearly. And I think the other thing is we created a Cybercraft Hyperfi world, hyperfi.io/cybercraft. This is going to be our playground for exploring things moving forward. Don't expect everything in here to be perfect. Okay, it will change at various times. But we've put in a cool little dressing room app in there. So if you walk in and you go to one of the podiums, okay, connect with a wallet. It could be your hot wallet or it could be a cold wallet or your delegated hot wallet. It does support delegate cash. It will show you your assembled mechs on the wall. Okay, and then you can scroll through them with previous next buttons, and then you can equip them right there in the room. So it's an easy way to get a quick view and equip any of your mechs. Then all 3 of the basic rarity mods are in that room to equip as well. Okay, I've shown a couple examples here. You've already seen the wings from Inkwell. So this is the Abyssia and the Wasteland backpack. So you can start to get a picture of what these mech mods are going to look like. And I can't wait. You're going to love the detail on that backpack. Pro tip for Hyperfi, once you get in the world, use the P button. Okay, and it will separate your camera from your avatar, and you can move around and see things much more clearly from different angles. Okay, one key note, remember, this is a playground. Okay, so not everything is perfect, and these mech mods aren't all positioning perfectly yet. That's okay. That'll get taken care of before they're launched. This is just, we wanted to make sure you are able to see these things live on your mechs. Okay. So hyperfi.io, Cybercraft, go take a look. Speaking of mech mods, I want to continue promoting those, launching in the 4th quarter. As you've seen, visually stunning 3D assets. They will enhance the abilities of your Genesis mech within the CyberBrokers universe and in our gamification, and will be equipable in 3D worlds. So you'll be able to set defaults for your Genesis mechs with what mods you kind of want attached to them. So FOMO now. This is going quick. Y'all better ask questions because I'm almost done. So what's coming next? Mech Mods Q4 plus the game. Until then, we've got lots of community plans, and we're going to kind of categorize these into the following. So we're going to do a bunch of cyber sessions, one-on-one tutorials on a variety of subjects. Go back to the original CyberBroker collection. Take a dive on pixel brokers. Review mechs again. We're going to have cyber tours. How to use your CyberBroker assets. So we'll do one for how to find your assets, download them, so you have access to them. We'll do one on each world, how you not only use your CyberBroker assets in the world, but how you learn how to use the individual controls of each world, because each is a little different. We're going to do lots of cyber crafting, want to create together. So if you have ideas, make sure to show up at the session tomorrow or any of the future ones coming up. And then cyber play, so we're going to expand the Among Us night that we have on Wednesdays. We're going to add a poker tournament that Vo is setting up. Nifty Island should be out in the next month or two, and we'll be able to use our CyberBroker assets in there. And they're going to have all sorts of cool games. We've been looking at some of the alpha for that, and they've got a great capture the flag game with mechs that'll just be awesome. And then any games that come out of our cyber crafting, so the racing games or I'm forgetting the name of it. The escape rooms, and hopefully the PvP one. That's going to take a little longer, but I'd love to be able to see that. So that's what's coming up. That was all based upon feedback. Go take a look at the community channel and add anything there that you want to see. Besides that, I had one slide I completely forgot to add, which is a congratulations to 2 new moderators that joined CyberBrokers. Vo and CBGB. I'm sure you will all recognize the names, and I'm sure you'll all agree very well deserved. They're very involved in our community. They espouse the ideals of CyberBrokers, which is why we love them. And they're going to be around to help you answer questions and get a little closer view now that they're part of the Ultimate Alpha Command Post. That is the end of my slides. I cannot believe that get done in 18 minutes. See what happens when there's no one else here to chat. I wanted to give this a test today solo. You give me feedback. I personally think it works better with someone else, but let me know your feedback. It does get done quicker. Any other questions in YouTube chat? I'm not really seeing any questions, so I will assume everyone's got their questions answered. Yes, this is perfect. Congrats to the new mods. Very well deserved. Absolutely. Okay, with that, Paradigm Live is now over. See you in the metaverse. Come check out Discord, and let's keep the conversation going. Have a great day, everyone.